Hello everyone. So in the last few days we've been threatened. I feel like it's a threat. We've been threatened with the Harkle's imminent return here in the UK. Now, I think this is nonsense. I'm just going to say it. I really hope it's nonsense. I don't want it to be true. I get it, America. I know all my American friends. You're sick to death of them. But maybe we can come to some kind of arrangement with Canada. I don't know. Anyway, we are going to have a look and see if the Harkles, why this piece was in the newspapers, why is Harry meant to be hunting a home in the UK and all of this palaver. We'll see if there's any truth to it. Now, I've already done a reading on will the Harkles leave the USA if Trump gets in. And the answer to that was no, they won't. They'll stay. They will stay. They'll just, Meghan will just have another person she can make into a villain, if you know what I mean. But here with in the UK, with the horrible British press, with the suffocating monarchy and all of that kind of stuff. Why did this puff piece come out to say that Harry wanted to move back? He's always said he's hated the UK. Even when he was young, he said he hated England. So let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Let's get an overall feel of why this puff piece has came out the way it is, and then we're going to have a look into Harry and England, or Britain, and Meghan and Britain. Oh, this is straight from the Queen of Wands. Straight from the Queen of Wands. Straight from her playbook. Meghan is the Queen of Wands, says she's Leo, and that's the first card out, Queen of Wands. So that she's wanting to put her name out there. Do you know what? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, in its classic form, is a very accomplished woman standing in a beautiful garden. She's very well-to-do, very rich. She seems really nice, and she's got like a bird of prey on her arm, so she's like aristocratic. She can stand alone though in her femininity, and she's quite powerful. And if any card was representative of Catherine, when it is in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles is very graceful, very together, very attention to detail, perfection, you know. Meghan is really jealous of Catherine. Really jealous of Catherine. And part of the kind of like coming back to the UK thing is to kind of like, she wants to try and dip her little toe in the popularity market. I don't think she's invested or interested in coming and living in the UK at all, don't get me wrong. But she's certainly interested in articles positioning her to come back to the UK. Because the thing is, if there's an article on the Daily Mail or the Sun or wherever it is, it's an article like this, the comment section is wild. And like, yeah, a lot of people don't want Meghan back, put it that way, but it's another way she can insert this kind of victimhood thing. Like, oh, there was just a puff piece in the papers, and oh my God, those horrible Brits saying all of these horrible things about me. That's what she really wants to have a fight about. That's what she really wants to get at. I also think that this may be detracting from the Nigeria trip, because remember that she's just had the Sidley twins fact checked for having an opinion. for having an opinion. That's not the same as making stuff up. It's just like having an opinion, isn't it? So I feel like this is definitely 2 of Cups. All right, okay. Oh, yeah. And the star underneath it. She is really, this puff piece, she's really tried to position herself as healed and over it and better. She has recuperated herself with the star underneath. This is why. That's what she wants. This is what the cards are saying. This is why she wants to look like she's the better person, blah, blah, blah. But she can also triangulate the kind of victimhood from it as well. The 2 of Cups, friends. And the Page of Swords, gossip and chatter, quick moving. Quick moving. There's the 7 of Swords again. So we've got the Page of Swords leaving the situation. So that was news. There was some news that really rankled her. The Magician. That's what's on her mind. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse surrounding her. Boy, Harry really is on a devaluation phase at the minute. The 7 of Swords, there is going to be something that comes out about this. This is Meg's trying to set something up here. What they're hoping for is more rejection. The 5 of Pentacles. Now, classically, the 5 of Pentacles is is like 2 kind of urchins walking away from a church. They're looking very hard onto. This is, she wants the victim narrative. They want the victim narrative, guys. And the 2 of Wands. Oh, they're going to get a door slammed in their face. They are. The 2 of, right, she's doing 2 things. She wants to look like she's the bigger person. She wants to look to detract from the Nigerian debacle. She's trying to look healed and grown, but still crossing over her is Catherine. She doesn't like being seen as less than Catherine. This is what this is. And I feel like when they're putting stuff out in the papers, like Harry and Megzy are going, and Megzy just wants Harry to be, you know, and there's all kinds of dross in there. But it does look like they're going to have the... Now, Meghan came out straight away in that. Now, I'm going to pull some cards for Meghan specifically, how she feels about the UK, and then we're going to move on to Harry. But I feel like this is just another way to get the UK media to create a story that's going to create comments, that's going to create hate comments, that's going to create comments that are overly critical of her, that is going to create a lot of what she will say is toxicity and cattiness. So she's going to really just kind of like she lives on that. It's kind of like her fuel. She wants to be the, oh, I'm just such an innocent young lady. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look and see how she really feels about Britain. Oh, she wants the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, she's obsessed. She thinks this is Catherine's lair, and it is, to be fair. Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales, Lady of the Isles. It is Catherine's Isles. Let's face it, it's Catherine's. She really thinks it's Catherine's turf. 9 of Cups. Expect some nonsense coming up for Trooping. They're going to get really triggered by that. She's really aware of Trooping the colour for some reason. they're going to try and pull some nonsense around that weekend. 10 of Swords in reverse, a betrayal. Well, she betrayed us, to be fair. And the Tower in reverse underneath, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse there as well. Everything is about Catherine, and she really dislikes Catherine. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, she thought she could launch some scam jam on the back of Catherine's absence. She really is going for Catherine, and she's going to come across with the 9 of Cups in reverse. NFI to troop in. They're going to try and disrupt it somehow. The 10 of Swords is in reverse as well. So we know she's very publicly stabbed the UK in the front. She will say she's been betrayed by the UK, but girl, the Tower underneath, things are not going well in the Harkle verse. Something's going on. Something's not going well in the Harkle verse. Ooh. 6 of Wands in reverse. Oh, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Magician to try and bring things together, but they are really suffering. They are really going through some stuff. The 6 of Wands in reverse, there has been a little bit of a fall from. She's embarrassed. She's embarrassed. That's what she is. She's embarrassed. She's done something. Or something has happened that hasn't gone her way. The Ace of Swords in reverse. No, she doesn't want to move to the UK. No, it's never going to happen. That's just a flat out no. I don't think they are monetarily. Yeah, what she wants to do, it's look, ooh, there's the big evil king. I am oppressed by him. I have been carrying this burden. All of the energy wants to look at the poor me spectrum, is with the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles there. Carrying such a burden. That's your husband. The 9 of Wands there. Boundaries, defensiveness. She may be stepping over some people's boundaries. She may have her boundaries stepped over. Wherever they're living, there's going to be something with the security later in this year. I don't want people to go up to their house. I want people to leave them alone. I don't want people pretending that they've phoned Megsy or Megsy's phoned them. Don't do stuff like that. Don't go up to Monty Shit Show. Don't do stuff like that. It's just not normal. But we can talk about all of their antics through puff pieces and stuff online. But I do feel like, and I'm not condoning this, there's going to be a scare when we're talking about home, when we're talking about her, where she feels safest. There is going to be something later this year. Okay, let's have a look. How does Harry feel about the UK? Page of Cups in reverse. He sees the UK through the prism of his niece and nephews. So he is looking at William's children, William and Catherine's beautiful, gorgeous children, and he is seeing them as some type of threat, some big type of threat. I've been saying this for a while, but they are going to try and do something about how difficult it is for royal children, and it's going to pay William and Catherine off, because Harry is obsessed. Page of Cups in reverse there. The Wales's children. 4 of Coins crossing over. He wants absolute control. Queen of Cups. And the King of Swords is in reverse underneath. There's a dodgy lawmaker, a dodgy lawyer, a dodgy businessman, somebody who isn't really what we would think all above board. There is somebody around him, this King of Swords energy. Now, the weird tech guy, he's a Gemini, so he could come out as King of Swords in reverse. It's somebody who is a disruptor. And this person who is a disruptor is adding to the Harkle's woes. With Megxi, the tower is in reverse. I think something's going on with Netflix, potentially her cooking show. Stuff's going on with American Beijing Abattoir. It's all going Pete Tong. She's not having a good time. She's also married to a man who's I mean, Megxi likes to think she's intelligent, but Harry isn't. Yeah, so the King of Swords in reverse, there's something going on. The Queen of Cups, Diana is Cancerian, so he is going to make it all about mummy. Six of Coins, that tracks, because we've just had some more stuff come out about African parks. Four of Wands, Foundation, unhappiness, to be honest. Queen of Coins is in reverse. And he kind of rationalize, like, do you know when you're doing like strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threat? What is it? SWOT analysis? Have you ever done that? Basically, you list like what are the, it's a bit middle management rubbish, but it's when you list like the strengths of something, the weaknesses of something, the opportunities that you're getting from it, and obviously the threats to doing it. This man doesn't do SWOT analysis. He doesn't do any analysis. He just like, he has no nuance. There are no grey areas. It's kind of very like, this is good because it feels right to me, and this is wrong because it feels bad to me. There's nothing in his brain that kind of like, there's no critical thinking skills there. It's what I am trying to get at. I feel there is no critical thinking skills there. Queen of Pentacles, there's a real for some reason. I mean, I feel like poison goes what's welcome, don't get me wrong, but there's a real dislike here, unless he's fallen out with Doris. He could have fallen out with Doris. Doris is a Virgo, but we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Coins in reverse, and I'm more inclined to say that this is Catherine. I think the Nine of Swords in reverse, we're going to hear how his mental health has suffered because of the beautiful country of the United Kingdom. And the Ace of Swords, we might be seeing some more of him later in 2024, going into 2025 in the UK. I don't know what's coming up on the agenda-wise, but there is good. I suppose the Ace of Swords there, he'll be back when he's got more people to sue, when he's back, when he's going to be back in the courts. He's going to be back when all of this happens. He's going to very much lean on the fact that he was chased away from his home country and he is a victim. So he's going to be acting like he's just got from a war-torn country, I don't know, Yemen or something, got in a dinghy, came all the way across to America to get away from this war-torn country, but he's not. He's got on from a first world country on an aeroplane, probably flew first class on his freedom flight via the VIP area. Oh yeah. Oh, he's such a douche. No, they're not going to come back. There is something serious going on with the Harkles at the minute, though. That tower's in reverse. He's up to his neck with some legal business dude or a judge or something. There is something shady going on with that. We'll still have to wait and see till it all transpires what comes out. Expect some Diana moments coming up. The Queen of Cups, she's Cancerian. We do have the lovely Diana's birthday coming up soon as well. I think it's the 1st of July. But there is they don't like it. They just want to be victims. They're not going to come back for any length of time. Meghan certainly is never coming back for any length of time. Harry is coming for court cases. This is a puff piece to take everything away from Nigeria and to set them up like they wouldn't mind coming back to the UK and they've healed and forgiven and la la la. But it also is an opportunity to remind everybody that they were hurt and the UK needed to be forgiven. That kind of nonsense. So that's what the cards are saying anyway. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed the readings. If you've got any other suggestions for any of the readings, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for being here, and I shall see you really soon for some more readings and probably a live stream at some point. Bye, everyone. Bye.